What's going on, guys? Duel here. Again, thank you very much for coming to my Twitch and watching me and supporting me. And yes, I do live stream on Twitch now, and I have a Discord server. So if you guys want to check me out on Twitch, I do go live every day from 3 p.m. to 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys can do that by going into my video description itself. Both those links are in there. So with that being said, let's get on with our gameplay for today. For today's game, I am going first, and I start by activating Terraforming, which baits out an Ash Blossom from my opponent. It's really good bait, and so now I could go into my combo. Start by normaling out my Lamseys, and he chainlinks Maxi to my normal summon. I Ash Blossom his Maxi. Again, I did not want to use a crossout because I was saving the crossout for in case he had a Nibiru in his hand. So I start going into my combo. Link Climb into Miyamu, Special out Fansies, Link Climb into Doodle-Doo, activate Chainlink 1 Fansies, Doodle-Doo Chainlink 2, search for a place off of this Doodle-Doo, because I already have Pandemonium in my hand, send to the graveyard a copy of place, special out Dropsies, activate Doodle-Doo, get the place plus the Lamseys back in my hand, activate Pranks, get a token, you guys know the normal combo. And again, I search for a Roxy's off of the place by activating place, because I do want to banish the Roxy's that I currently have in my hand after activating the Roxy's in the graveyard. So right here you'll see I go into Bawa Bark, activate Roxy's in the graveyard, banish the Roxy's that I have in my hand, special out Fansies, and draw into Dropsies. Set down my Pandemonium, set down Crossout, and end my turn. So again guys, if you have a way to access another monster copy of your Prank Kits to get in your hand, aside from the one on the field, always do that, because in case your opponent negates your Bawa Bark's activation, at least you'll have a monster on the field plus one in your hand to go into your Weather Washer to get more cards on the field. Again, I'm going to activate Pranks, get 3 cards recycling, which will be Doodle-Doo, Fansies plus Dropsies, draw into a skill drain, like it's one turn too late, but that's fine as well. I activate my Bawa Bark, and he chainlinks his Maxi to my Bawa Bark's activation, so he knows how Prank Kids works. I cross out the Maxi because I did not want him drawing 4 extra cards. So if I go into Butler and then 3 specials, that will be 4 cards in total. I did not want that happening. So I still don't know what kind of deck my opponent is playing at this point. He only showed me generic hand traps, right? And now I know he's playing some version of Brigade. So I instantly go into Pandemonium, chainlink my Pandemonium to his Fractal activation. So even if the normals or specials carries or Fractal on the field, I would instantly use my Butler's Pop to pop that card so he can't go into Omen. So he sends a kit to the graveyard of a Fractal, and I start chainlinking my graveyard activations to that. I chainlink 1, 2 Lamseys Dropsies, chainlink 2, 3 Lamseys Dropsies, chainlink 4 Place, chainlink 5 Fansies, and sadly he had a Forbidden in his hand, and he chainlinked 6 Forbidden Droplets my Butler. So sadly, no Butler pops, and now he could go into his combo because Kit is going to send a Nervewall to the graveyard, and Nervewall will search him for either a Karis or a Fractal, whichever one he prefers. So there's that. The Chainlink result, I was thinking about going into Totally Awesome in case he can't kill my cards on the field, but his 1-card combo, like if you guys look at this, his 1-card combo is insane. So he's going to activate the Omen. So guys, if you guys don't know by now, Omen is a non-targeted banish, meaning that its effect only takes place after the chain link resolves. So I knew for a fact he was going to target my Butler with the Omen banish. So what I did, I activated my Butler. I knew my Butler was negated. I activate Butler, send it to the graveyard so he cannot banish my Butler. So on my next turn, I could go into Doodle-Doo, recycle my Butler, right? And go into my Butler again. So he takes off the Omen plus the Fractal, goes into Ferrigid. Activates the Omen in the graveyard, searches for a Backtail. So now I know he's playing a Bird Up Brigade, which is one of the OP versions of Brigade as well. So he searches for a Bird Call, gets a Canary, uses the Ferrigid plus the Backtail, goes into his Simorg. So it's a Bird Up, complete Bird Up, like if he gets okay, so he already sent the copy of Statue, if you guys notice right here, from the Forbidden, he already sent the copy of Statue in the graveyard, and Statue is banished right now. So he's going to go into his Starling, can't go into his statue anymore, because usually Bird Up Tri-Brigades only run one copy of statues. So he's going to do his thing, go into Starling. At the end of the turn, he's going to get a Zeus. So main phase 2, he attacked into my Dropsies with the Recital, so I know he's going to go into Zeus. So there's the Zeus with 3 material. He uses some more. He doesn't have statue, so he gets a Nerwall on the field. So it's my draw phase. I draw into a Thunder Egg Infusion. So now I'm thinking, right, as long as I could go into my Doodle-Doo, activate Doodle-Doo, get the Butler back into my extra deck, my Butler is online. Like, I will get instant access to my Butler. So I try to do that, and I knew that he had one Zeus charge, right? Like, I was just waiting for him to Zeus me. I was hoping that he would not Zeus until I tribute my Doodle-Doo. Like, that was my hope. But sadly, once this chain link resolves, he is gonna insta-Zeus me. So he probably knows that I was probably gonna use that Doodle-Doo to get my Butler back into my extra deck to try to go into my combo. So sadly, nothing. Set down Skill Drain, set down Roxy. So again, I did a slight misplay right here. I should have kept the Roxys in my hand in case, I don't draw into a starter card in my next turn. So I made a minor mistake right here. Not a game-ending mistake, but it is a minor mistake. I activate Skill Drain on my opponent's draw phase because Tri-Brigade Bird Up is really vulnerable to Skill Drain. Like, they need cards active on the field to activate their effects, and Skill Drain completely denies that. So now he's gonna go into Robin. Again, Robin cannot be active. It'll be a 0 attack, 0 defense, cannot be activated because Skill Drain is active on the field. He's gonna do all this stuff, get a 4 material Robin, kill off my Roxys. Attack into my face with Robin, go into the Downerd Magician. That's it. That's gonna be the end of his play. He has no cards, nothing. Even with Downerd having 5 materials, Skill Drain is active on the field, so he cannot do anything with it. I draw into an Ash. Again, I told you last game, I was bricked. I was solid bricked for 2 turns because I set down my Roxys instead of keeping it in my hand. He's gonna attack the Ash that I set with the Downerd, attack in my face with Zeus. Set a card, end his turn. My turn, I draw into Maxi, not a starter card. Set down Maxi, end my turn. He's gonna draw. He's gonna go into battle phase, attack my Maxi with the Downerd. Again, no penetration because Skill Drain is active on the field. Attack me in the face with Zeus, end his turn. So now my turn. So at this point, I was praying. I draw into either a starter card or like Instant Fusion, Monster Reborn, starter card, something. And I top decked an Instant Fusion. Instant Fusion at this point was the best card I could draw into. So I activate Instant Fusion, go into my Rocket Ride. Now Rocket Ride's tribute will let me get 2 cards from my graveyard onto my field. The 2 cards you guys already know, the Doodle-Doo plus Bow Wow Bark, are coming back onto the field. So those guys hit the field. I activate my Doodle-Doo, get my copy of Butler plus Pranks because I do want to start recycling cards. And then I instantly use Thunder Egg Infusion to recycle the 3 copies I need for the Butler and go into my Butler combo. So now I can get rid of his boss monsters on the field. I'm gonna set down Pandemonium, try to attack into a Zeus, but sadly he had a Forbidden Droplet, so can't kill Zeus. I end my turn, activate Pranks, start recycling cards. And now I drew into a Monster Reborn. Again, really nice for my next turn. I activate my Bow Wow Bark, get 1 copy of Dropsies, 1 copy of Lampsies off of the Bow Wow Bark, so I could go into my Weather Washer on my opponent's turn. He activates 1 for 1, discards a card to try to get a special on the field. I chainlink my Pandemonium to it and instantly go into my Weather Washer. So now 1 for 1 is going to activate. He's going to search for a Warbler, and I start activating my graveyard activations, chainlink my Weather Washer to it, target the Bow Wow Bark plus the Doodle-Doo that I had in my graveyard off of the Weather Washer. So now I will have a full field. Like you guys see, this happened off of 1 card, which is Instant Fusion. 1 card, I have full field set up. And if you guys don't know by now, this is it, this right here. He knew how my combo worked, but he probably did not know Weather Washer's effect. Weather Washer, the monsters you get out using Weather Washer are immune to destruction by battle for that turn only. He attacks my Doodle-Doo with Zeus, and he can't kill it because it's immune to destruction by battle, and he scoops off of that. Because I could have done so much stuff with the cards that I had on the field. That's going to be the end of the game, guys. Again, I do live stream on Twitch every day from 3 p.m. to 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Link is going to be in the description. This is JPB Duel signing off for today. See you guys in the next video. Peace!